Hi guys, it is Shami. How are you guys doing today? I hope very, very well. So today I'm going to do some painting. It's Thursday. It's actually my mother's birthday, but she ditched me to be with her friends. No, I'm just kidding. My mom's one of those people that people love to talk to, so her friend needed to talk to her today. So they're having breakfast, a birthday breakfast together. So we're not going to go to the Indian restaurant because it's a buffet and she's going to be full from breakfast. So we'll go another time. I don't mind sharing. So these are just mini canvases that I'm going to use, but I thought since I have a little bit of free time that I would go ahead and do a video. So today we're going to do just some quick abstract paintings. I woke up just a little bit sad today, so praying and painting help. So I did the praying part, so now I'm doing some painting. It's nothing in particular, it's just I just woke up like that. A lady has a lot of different emotions in a day. So today is just one of those days. So we're just going to do some painting. I'm going to use these little mini canvases. And I just kind of want to try some techniques. So I think I'm going to use my palette knife for the most part. And maybe I'll grab a couple of paintbrushes just to see how it goes. Maybe like that one. And maybe another flat one. Righty. And then I think maybe I'm going to do colors that make me happy. So we're going to do some purples and some yellows because I like those colors. They're definitely my favorites. So I'm just using my Deco Arts Americana Premium Paints or my Deco Arts Americana or Deco Arts Traditional Paints. These, I don't know if they make these anymore, but they're really beautiful paints. And I think it's just this paint in a tube. So either one of those will work fine. So I'm just going to add this to my little well-loved paper plate here. Let's do this one, and this is so pretty, this Indian yellow. I love that color. But it's been a while since I did some abstract painting, so I do it, you know, for my job. So I do it, you know, pretty often, but it's good to kind of not know what I'm going to do. Good. And I'm actually going to use this. This is Red Violet. Um, and then this is Ultramarine Blue. And I'm going to make my own kind of version of purple. There's so many like different blues that you can use and reds to get beautiful shades of purple. So I like playing with that sometimes. And this is opaque white. We're going to add a little bit of that to my palette, actually a lot of it with that. And then I'm going to also do some primary yellow. Oh, this is really bright and it's very translucent. Do I have one that's already open? I don't know. I'm being lazy though. We'll just do a squirt here. So it's very bright. Oops. Very good. I probably have a little bit too much paint out, but that's okay. I think we'll be good. Okay, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I'm going to use for now. Okay, so let's see. So I'm just going to kind of play with composition. It doesn't bother me that I got a little bit of yellow on there. Okay, and let's see. We need a little bit of something else on here. I want to use some gray. Do I have any gray? Let's see. Gray. I should have some gray. If not, we'll mix some gray. I should have some. Sorry, I'm just looking here. Alrighty, don't see any gray. So we're going to mix some gray. I just have to find my black. Here's carbon black. Okay, so we'll add that to the mix. And we'll put in just a little bit of, oops, white to it. It's a very basic gray. And you can add other colors into gray too, like you can do blue to make it a little bit cooler. But I like that. That's not bad. just going to wipe this off because I don't want it on my brush like that. Okay, so let's go in with, I think maybe I will put down some purple. So I'm going to take a little bit of this gray, and I'm going to take some of this color here. I'm going to make like a grayish, purplish color, and it just darkens it a little bit. It's like that, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to one of these canvases. And it's nice, you know, to do paintings like this, to just play. And I love these small canvases for practicing. I think they're really wonderful. And it just gives you a feel for composition, and you can play. And then let's make like a lighter shade of this pretty color. This is light violet. And I'm going to use my fingers because I love to finger paint. I always do. And I think that you can get things to blend really beautifully with your fingers. You know, that you can't really get from a brush. So I like that. Or a palette knife or anything else. So I love it. I'm going to put just a little bit of that purple over here just to clean up my brush. Okay, and then let's go in with a little bit of this beautiful dioxazine purple, which I love. I'm just going to kind of rub that gently. First. Alrighty. Just like that. So I made my mom lemon bars because she loves lemon bars. So they're cooling right now, so I'm hoping that when she comes home for breakfast, they'll be in the fridge because they're just easier to cut if you cool them. So it'll be good. Okay, and then I'm going to go in here and just kind of clean off my brush here. This one, I kind of know the composition that I want to use, but this guy up here, I don't know yet. Okay, and then let's mix these two colors together and see what kind of purple we can get. Ooh, that's a gorgeous purple. That makes me super happy. Let's add a little bit of that here too. Oh wow, that's a beautiful color. Let's add a little bit more here just to lighten it up. Sometimes you can see the color better if you add a little bit of white. And I don't mind if there's a little bit of that red in there. That's okay. Magenta. It really is magenta. Companies sometimes have different names for the same color, but it's a beautiful magenta. So I'm going to add a little bit. It's a little bit red, but it's beautiful. It's a pretty color. And I'm just going in with my fingers there. Let's go ahead and mix this in there. We'll add a little bit of that to that too. Okay, and I'm using a pretty dry brush here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Okay, and let's kind of go in here and we're going to make just some lines because the paint's a little bit wet. Just like that. Alrighty. Okay, and then let's go in and let's start adding in a little bit of yellow. I'm going to get some of that gray color. Add a little bit of white there. Some of that beautiful Indian yellow. And I'm just going to mix until I kind of get a color that I like. Like that looks pretty good to me. And I'm going to go in with my fingers. Sorry, I did it as long as I could. And I just got a little bit of white. We're going to go in and just kind of push that back a little bit, the yellow. And I don't have a plan. I'm just playing. I'm just putting colors on right now. And we're going to kind of see where it takes us. And you know, it's a little canvas. It didn't cost me very much to do. Actually, it was going to be for a class that I was going to do that didn't end up happening. So I'm happy to actually use these. Since our move, I've been trying to use stuff that I have. So it's good. So we're just going to go in and just kind of play with these colors and see what we get. And I just love to finger paint. I just do. Good. And let's go in. Let's add some of that beautiful Indian yellow back. Just so pretty. I'm going to tone it down just a little bit more. With that beautiful yellow also. That's also gorgeous yellow. Just bring some of that in there. And I don't know why, but I feel like I want to cover up this part of that purple. Maybe I'll let it peek through just a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, and then maybe just scribble in a little bit so we can expose some of that purple that I just covered up. I'm going to go ahead and just take that off. Alrighty, and then let's go in with a little bit more of this Indian yellow and that. Just going to go in and I'm just adding colors until I'm happy. That's all it is. These I'm not really worried about how they're going to turn out or having a certain composition. And I probably should have put something under here. This is going to get so dirty. But that's okay. But I don't like paint just being on plastic because I can reuse it. So we're going to put these on here. This is just a piece of scrap paper. Alrighty, so we'll just play here. This is like going to dry here. Actually, I think it already dried. So let's add a little bit of this to this purple, this violet color, and see what we can get there as far as purple. And I'm just going to keep playing until I get something that I like. Kind of was losing my purple, so I'm going to go back in with the purple a little bit. Let's add a little bit down here too. Add a little bit of that darkness there. I need some darkness, I can tell that. Okay, let's go in with a little bit of this magenta. So mix that up with that blue. See what we get? I think we'll get a really deep, rich color. And I'm just playing, that's it. I think you have to just give yourself permission to play a little bit. Okay, there we go. Just go ahead and rub that off, and then I'm going to go in with this. Oops, that's a little bit too much for me. Okay, all right, so let's kind of put this aside. It's totally not done. I'm still going to work it, but let's go to this one and see what we can do here. Ooh, I hear my phone. Isn't that a weird ring? But it's like the only one that I can actually hear. Well, they must have decided that they didn't want to call me. Isn't that funny? People sometimes do that. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go in with this guy, but I should check that. That might be my mom. I'm having such a fun time painting. Let's see here. Alrighty. Kind of loving this one. Add in just a little bit of purple here. Let's add in a little bit of that magenta-ish one that keeps drying on me. Like, why are you drying on me? Don't do that. But it does. It's the pain. It's the boss. Let's see here. Okay. Well, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, and I'm going to put just another pop of purple down here. Just a little one. And I think that this one is really close to being done. Actually, I'm very happy with how it's going. And sometimes things come together super quick, and sometimes it takes a while to work. Like this one, I still need to work a little bit. But this one down here is pretty much done. I think we're good. We have light, we have dark. It's very balanced to my eye. Nothing like makes me like jolt, so that's always a good sign. Very good. I love that. Just adding in just a little bit of that yellow. Ooh, I hope I didn't mess that up. There we go. I actually love that area. I think it's really pretty. And let's maybe add just a little bit of that yellow here. That's what we'll do. Here we go. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Okay, so anything else here? Maybe let's add a little bit of, see how I have that light there? I'm going to bring that in here too. Just a little bit of the light color. A little bit of light. Let's add a little bit more light here. Alrighty, just like that. Very good. I think this is almost done, but I'm going to let it sit just for a second. I don't know if I can get any scribblies out, but we're going to see here. Let's see. Also use the back of a brush. I do not have a skewer, which is bad. I did not add that to my repertoire. Let's see. Let's do this guy. Oh, yeah, he's good. It's great. To me, that just adds a little bit of interest to these areas. So that's why I did that. Let's go in and add a little bit more. There we go. So I love how this one is looking, but I'm going to put it aside just for now. Let's go back to this baby, which needs some work here. So, and it's good to kind of tell yourself, like, what do I like about this? That's a good way to start. So I think that I really love this guy here. This one I'm not really sure about, so I'm going to be brave, right? And I'm going to go in because it's mostly dry, and I'm just going to cover it up. Because it's just not speaking to me. And I'm going to see. So it's good to keep what you like and get rid of what you don't. And then your eye can be a little bit more focused. And you can work the areas that you like. Okay, so let's see here. Let's add a bit of more white here. And let's add a little bit of this. Oops, I meant a little bit, but I added a lot. Oops. Let's see what we got there. And I'm made to add a little bit of gray just to tone that down. Too much gray, but that's okay. Let's see what color we get with that. Kind of this very muted yellowish color. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, I kind of like that actually. And let's go in and do just a little bit of scraping here. Oh yeah, I like that. Ooh yeah. Okay, and then let's go in with, since I have that, some of that pure Indian yellow on there, let's go in and apply that a little bit. Maybe just a little bit of more contrast. Now it's looking like a little bit contrived to me. So let's go in with this color. Let's introduce this yellow back because I lost that beautiful Indian yellow. So let's go back in and add that in. Just a little bit of that color. And you know what? I'm just going to play. We'll see what we come up with here. Because it's still not coming together for me, and that's okay. We're just going to play a little bit. Let's see here. Add a bit of spots here. Ooh, I did not want to do that on there, but that's okay. I don't think that's too bad. Let's see, do I have paper towels? I never have paper towels. Should be. Okay, let's see. I got this guy. I'm just going to gently take those up because I did not mean for that to get on there. It's okay if it did though, but let's do these. We'll just kind of remove a bit. Okay, let's go in with a little bit of, I think I'm out of dioxazine purple. Okay, let's see what we can do with this guy here. Okay, now I'm liking the direction. Okay, so let's go. I really love that. beautiful magenta and the phthalo blue. I think that is just a beautiful combination. So let's add just a little bit of that. Okay. Gives that rich, deep purple. Let's see what that does. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Okay. And if I go too much, it's okay. I can go back in with my other color, this like peachy color, and I can pull it back. So what do I think? Like that. Maybe let's put just a hint of it right in here, just to balance things out a bit. And maybe a hint somewhere else, maybe like down here. Just a little bit. Alrighty, and then we're going to go in with that peachy color again. And I'm going to add a little bit of white to it. Let's kind of blend things back again. Let's just do a play of that light and the dark. Okay. And I just added just a little bit of purple because it looked just a little bit flat. These areas look a little bit contrived, right? So we need to balance them out a little bit. Very good. I like that. Okay. Alrighty. So what do I think? I think we need to add just a little bit more of this Indian yellow. Maybe here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, this is getting there. It's not there yet though for me. Okay, so let's see. I think maybe we need to add a little bit of yellow ochre. Let's see what that does for us. Let's see what we got. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's add it pure too. Okay. Yep. I think that might have been what we were missing. Let's go in with our brush too. I'm going to mix just a little bit of this ochre with gray and see what we got here. Let's do ochre and Indian yellow. I've never seen those together. I'm curious about how they look because the yellow, Indian yellow is really warm. So I wonder, and that ochre is really, really dull. So let's see if we get an interesting shade. It's not doing anything for me, but that's okay. It's good to experiment. And let's go in with a little bit more of our white. Let's mix white with this ochre. Okay, there we go. And I just switched to my brush because I think everything was looking a little bit too blended. So I wanted to kind of change and see if I could get something else. And sometimes it's good to change your materials. You get kind of a different application of the paint. So I'm always doing that. It pushes you, okay, to kind of see what's going on. So I'm liking this now. I think we're almost there. Let's go in with that pure pigment of the Indian yellow and see where that's going to take us. And I think maybe I'll introduce maybe a little bit more of this primary yellow. I'm going to switch in the tube. Very good. Okay. Just like that. I'm just scraping back a little bit of that paint. Okay, let's add a little bit right down here too, to this purplish color. Very good. Okay, what do we think? Kind of like that actually. Okay, now I'm going to add, I might have to add, I wonder if any of these will reconstitute for me. I don't think so, I think they're done. Okay, let's add just a touch of this dioxazine purple, just a little bit, just a baby. Very good. Okay, I'm going to move this one completely out of the way here. And I just want to add a little bit of splatters here. Not too many, but just a few. There we go. Oh, I like that. Okay, and then I want to add in just a little bit of darkness here, maybe. Oops. And down here. Just a little bit. Add in just a tiny bit darkness. Very good. Okay, and I actually like the way that that looks. I think even I could add in, I don't know how this is going to look, but we're going to try it. We're going to add in just a little bit of that magenta-ish color. just a little bit in some places. Okay, and I'm going to go in and kind of scrape it a little bit. And I can't resist. I think that I'm going to it's pretty. Okay, let's see. Are we good? Let's add a little bit of that warmth back in. I think we lost a little bit of that pure pigment of the yellow, Indian yellow. So let's go in, and now I'm just kind of balancing things to my eye. So that's all I'm doing. That looks good. Okay, good deal. That looks great. And I'm debating if I want to add, because I gain on myself, a little bit of metallic. I love metallics. They also make me very happy also. Okay, so I think that that one is very close. This little guy, I think it needs some splatters too. We'll give it some splatter love. Oh, that's pretty. Very subtle, right? And then do you need anything? I actually love this. I think that it's really pretty. Let's see. If I was going to do I'm sorry, excuse me, a metallic, maybe I'll try. Excuse me, guys. I'm just searching through my paints here. I want to do gold. Yeah, let's try some gold. And these are the Deco Arts Fluid Acrylics. They are gorgeous. I love them so much. Okay, so how am I going to apply these? Let's see. And you only need a drop, and it's like gorgeousness. Okay, do I want to use my fingers? Let's see. Let's see if I like my fingers. Oh, yeah. I think I like my fingers. And I'm just going to go ahead and just add it in a few places here. And you know what I'm thinking, actually, is that, I don't know if I can do this. Let's see here. Maybe I can do it with this little guy. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go into one of these spots, and I'm just going to make the very, very tiniest of circles. Okay, I mean, super duper duper tiny. I don't even know if you can see that, but super tiny ones. Okay, and let's do I'm going to kind of do it that way. Maybe you can see it a little better, but that looks so pretty. I love this. I think it's gorgeous, and it's done. Okay, for this little guy, let's see what we can do here. We could add, trying to think if I want to add it like, ooh, I like that. Let's just scrape it right in that paint because it's a little bit wet. You kind of have to get close to see it, which I love. I love when paintings kind of make you go in a little bit. Alrighty. There we go. I love that. And I just added in just a little bit of metallic just to make it a little bit special. Nothing like too crazy here. And then just because I have purple on my palette, I'm going to go ahead and go around the edges with that purple. Now these will need to be framed because they are boards, but that's okay. And I kind of like it. It gives it a little bit of a frame, but I don't like that part that I went a little bit over. That's okay. Alrighty, I'm just gonna keep removing that. Oops. Got dried paint on my hands here. That's alright. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Going to remove a lot of it. There we go. Perfect. That looks good. Okay, so I'm just going to gently go around the edges. And these do need a good home, so let me know if you're interested. They'll be at a really great price. These are just fun. I just love them. Just really, really pretty. And it's all about exercise. I hope that you get some paints, even if you just have paper, and just play. Just play with your favorite colors and see where it takes you. These are definitely like my favorite colors, and you know, I was just a little bit sad today, so it's always good to, and I feel better. Probably because I prayed mostly, but also art helps too. So yes, that's good. Very good. And it's going to be a good day. Alrighty. Oops, so that looks great. My hands are full of stuff. I need to have baby wipes, but I took them somewhere else. But I love it, and you can like switch the direction of this if you want. I really like it this way though. I think that's the way that I see it. But it's really pretty, and they're really fun and really simple to do. So I hope that you try them and check them out. This one, maybe I'll do a yellow edge, or even a gold would be really pretty. I can't decide. Or maybe I should do gray. Let's try gray. I have gray on my palette. And actually, someone is texting me too. I've got to go get that phone, don't I? Alright, let's see. So let's just, I don't really like the gray actually. So I'm going to take that away. Oops. Go away, gray. Come back another day. Okay, but what I will do is I will go ahead and, I don't like wasting paint. So we're going to do that other one later. But I think I'm going to do it with golds. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of all the paint that is on the palette. This is just an under paper. I like under papers. Very good. Just like that. Alrighty. Wonderful. Okay, stick that in the water. Yeah, and this one I think I'm going to do gold, but I really love the way that both of these turned out. Look at that. Very different, but they work very, very well. This one I think will go that way. Very pretty, and I love both of them. Different shades. They're very interesting, and I love them. So I really hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe and share this video if you know a friend that maybe would be inspired by my channel. We're always happy to have more people here, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye, and let me know if you're interested in these paintings. They are definitely up for grabs, so I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.